got holiday plans. We've all got things that we're doing here. So we will be seeing you again next year. But for now, there's a lot to share. First, I wanted to share a proclamation that I provided for the Conestoga or Ganastaga Susquehannock tribe this past weekend. You may see I have some new jewelry here. This medallion was given to me in recognition of our recognition of the tribe that, well, you will hear in the proclamation that was here for many years until finally the last acknowledged individuals were murdered in Lancaster, or not recognized. The few survivors that were there were not recognized. So we wanted to give recognition to the tribe, and we had a wonderful ceremony down at the Zimmerman Center at the Susquehanna Heritage area, and at the site. And then we visited the site of York's last known native city, so to speak, the town, the Susquehannock tribe that lived there in 1675 to about 1680. And so I wanted to read this proclamation and share it with everyone, because I think it is really important that we acknowledge, because really these folks have been wiped from our history books, kind of imagining that they all disappeared, when in fact many of them that are still alive have names that we would recognize from around York and Lancaster counties. So they are still here, and we wanted to recognize that they are still here. And so here is a proclamation in recognition of the Conestoga Susquehannock tribe. Whereas the members of the Conestoga Susquehannock tribe are the descendants of the last known Native American tribe now encompassing the land of York and surrounding areas within Pennsylvania, and whereas the Conestoga Susquehannock people have a rich history and deep cultural ties to this land dating back centuries before European colonization, and whereas the Conestoga Susquehannock tribe has persisted despite displacement, genocide, and unjust treatment throughout history, including but not limited to the Conestoga Massacre of 1763, which resulted in the murder of 20 peaceful Conestoga and the permanent displacement of the survivors. The alienation of Michael and Mary, two Conestoga survivors named in a 1764 letter from John Penn, whose entire community was murdered without any consequences. The 1775 payment of a mere $500 to some of the surviving relations for their land claims to 16,000 acres of treaty land. $500 for 16,000 acres. The erasure of Conestoga Susquehannock individuals, such as Peter Dockstader, who fought for U.S. independence in the American Revolution. We forget sometimes that the natives, some of the Native Americans fought on our side, some of the Native Americans fought on the British side. But in this case, these were our Native Americans from this area originally that were fighting for U.S. independence. The dismissal of the land claims of 1845, which resulted in the continued dispossession of their ancestral lands. The unfulfilled promise of the 1872 Joint Resolution, House Bill 134 of the 42nd Congress in its second session, to return the lands to and recognize the survival of the Conestoga Susquehannock people, the near total loss of the Conestoga language, and the critical endangerment of the Mingo language, which is spoken by some tribal members today, the impact of Indian boarding schools, including the Carlisle Indian Industrial School and the Holy Providence School for Indian and Colored People, the failure of the 1941 Susquehannock Indian Reservation Bill, which, despite passing unopposed, was vetoed by Pennsylvania Governor Arthur James, denying the tribe recognition and a path to land restoration. And whereas despite these historical injustices, the Conestoga Susquehannock tribe has persevered, maintaining their cultural identity and being recorded in census, vital, and newspaper records as Indigenous people. And whereas the City of York recognizes the importance of working towards reconciliation with the Conestoga Susquehannock people, now therefore be it proclaimed that the City of York hereby acknowledges the Conestoga Susquehannock tribe as indigenous people of this land, recognizes the historical injustices suffered by the Conestoga Susquehannock people, expresses its commitment to fostering a relationship of respect and understanding with the Conestoga Susquehannock tribe, and encourages all citizens to learn about the history and culture of the Conestoga Susquehannock people. So I want to thank them for meeting with us and giving us the opportunity to try and build relationships with the people that were here long before us. And also, if you can't see, this is for our symbol. It is the white rose surrounded by the 5 clans of the Conestoga Susquehannock tribe. So this is going to be cherished for many years, and I thank them for it. Lots of activities coming up to the holidays here. Bright nights, if you haven't been down to the Wellspan Park, to the baseball stadium, you should definitely get down there. Over 3 million lights. The whole place is lit up. The Ferris wheel, there's all kinds of things for the kids to do. And that is going on through December 30th. It starts at 5 o'clock in the evenings. Kids under 3 are free. Ages 4 to 12 is 10. And then anyone else, it's $15. Just such a great display down there. So I encourage folks to go down. Swingin' Holidays Sing-Along is this Saturday at 11 at the Appel Center. And all ages, it's for all ages and it's free. Keystone Kids Space has a holiday pop-up market at Central Market, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1. And that'll be free crafts for the kids and a pop-up gift shop. Cap Film, It's a Wonderful Life. It's so amazing. I don't know how many of you out there love It's a Wonderful Life, but it was a total flop when it came out, but now it's considered one of the best movies of all times, and certainly a Christmas tradition. So, you know, if you're ever feeling that the world is kind of getting the best of you, it's a great movie to watch to remind you that there are a lot of people out there that do love you and care about you, and the world would not be whole if you weren't here. So hang in there. And go and see the free, it is $8, the Cap Film at the Appel Center on Saturday at 7 o'clock. Free Christmas meal on Christmas Day, Life Path Christian Ministries. Oh, and I bet it's not on here, but the Elks Lodge, usually the day before Christmas, has their Christmas breakfast and Christmas event. So we'll try and get information on that and get it out there. A Christmas Smile is what that's called, and that is a great event at the Elks Lodge, so we'll get more information out there. But yes, there's also a Christmas meal at Life Path Christian Ministries, 367 West Market Street. And again, I want to thank Life Path because they have literally put a cot in every single corner they can find to help make sure that people are safe and warm this cold season. So thank you to Life Path Christian Ministries. Moving on to New Year's, we've got the big New Year's Eve party. Well, first we've got the Noon Year's Eve party, and that's from 10 to 1 at Keystone Kids Space, and that's family friendly celebration. There is a fee for that one, that is $12, but come bring the kids and have a wonderful Noon Year's Eve. And then we have the big New Year's Eve. Ralph Washington, my good friend Ralph Real, is producing an incredible event for us for December 31st. So that starts about 8:30 and goes till after midnight in and around Continental Square, with all kinds of activities going on around there. So join us for New Year's Eve. And then January's first Friday is January 3rd, right after that. So come on down. So recover on January 2nd and come down and join us again on January 3rd. And then on January 3rd, also in the evening, the Lego Movie. One of my favorites. Everything is awesome. I just love that movie. It's such a fun kids movie. But the Lego Movie is playing at the Appel Center January 3rd at 6:30. So with that, I just wanted to wish everybody the most blessed holiday that you can have. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, a reflective Kwanzaa, a happy solstice, and for everybody, Happy New Year. And have a wonderful time. And I sure hope I see you over the next couple weeks around downtown, because it's going to be a fun Christmas and New Year's. Have a good one. And again, Happy New Year.